on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Good morning. Let me give you an update on where things are up to. I'm going to probably film this part of, well, I'm going to film this video over a few days because things are evolving quite quickly downstairs. So we've gotten the gyprock in for the section of where the stairs are going. The hole gets cut at the end of the week. The stairs will go in the week after. We have had a plumber come out. Laundry completely approved. We had the electrician here on the weekend finishing most of the wires going through. We've actually got some power points going outside, which is a fantastic idea because at Christmas time with lights. So we've got those done. We've got external feature lights. These here that I bought off of Marketplace that were cream, I've painted black. One's out there now, the other one's got to go up. We've got a security system that is going in. We've just finished mapping out where it's going to go. The mudroom is good to go, so framing's going to come up here in the next week or two, and we're going to start framing the laundry. I've got a kitchen design company coming out just to design the layout so we can lock in where this wall here, because this pole's going to go into this wall. We just need to figure out where this wall is exactly going to go in regards to this way and this way, because if the cabinets have a gap this big, well, I may as well move the wall that way to take up the room, if that makes sense. Plumber's coming out next week to disconnect. Oh, we took out all the old walls here. Plumber's coming out next week to disconnect and remove all the old piping. We're reusing that toilet up into the laundry area. All of this old plumbing up here is redundant, so we have to get that all we want to get it all taken out. There's no point in having all this copper stuff just sitting here, and this all has to come out because we're going to be doing the same sliding doors on this side here. So we've got a glass window there that'll become like the center of the home, doors that side, and then doors that side. Reason for that is a couple of things. There is a support pole here, so we couldn't get doors that opened the whole way up. Second of all, it was too dang expensive to get doors that were just concertinaed 6 deep, and we actually gain an extra panel. So I've got 3 there, 1 there, and then 3 there, so 7. So we actually get a bigger glass view, which means more light coming in, and that was our goal. These are all free windows that I've gotten off of Marketplace. We have used a couple of those. The biggest thing for us is a couple of things we have learned. A couple that kind of threw a spanner in the works, but we knew they were coming. So this is all the plumbing upstairs for our main bathroom. We only have 1 bathroom in the house. We have a leak, and the leak's not from a pipe. The leak is coming through the shower area somewhere, and we've all had showers this morning, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but along here water comes through and then it falls down here. So there's a leak in the wall somewhere, so we need to get our plumber out to have a look and fix that. And then the second thing we need to finish designing when the plumber comes back, we've got 2 great plumbers. Which I'm going to use, I don't know. But down the track we are going to use, and I think I've mentioned this before, we're going to have an ensuite go where our daughter's bedroom is. It's going to become a walk-in robe and an ensuite. And we have to get the plumbing from there over to here. And we've come up with a couple of designs. The main one being that where the toilet and the shower goes, we're going to run the pipes. So they're probably going to go around here. We're going to run the pipes in line with this beam. But then they're going to go into the wall. So we have to have like a certain fall. So the water goes to its lowest points. We have to have it falling down. And if we just had it falling, it'd be falling down like this, because we're going from one side of the house to the other, but we're going to put it into the wall, which means we can't just frame a standard wall thickness here, because look how thick the plumbing is, and I have to get studs either side of that to brace to do the wall. So this will actually be a lot thicker of a wall, which is totally fine because it hides the pipes, and it's the wall to go into the kitchen where the pantry is going to be. So you won't even see the thickness because there's going to be, like, the wall's going to come out here. So you won't even see how thick the actual, like, framework is. So that is where we're up to. I will leave it there and I'll give you an update once we potentially have more gyprock up. We're hoping to get all around here to the front door done, and the big exciting thing is the stairs going in. Cannot wait. All right, update. We have got majority of the gyprock on. We just need to tidy up our switchboard area before this stuff goes on here. Our window is all gyprocked, all through here is gyprocked, and our wall has gone up. I need to move that sink into the laundry area. And then front door, come in the front door, and our mudroom wall is going up. And I my exact measurements here now so I can order the drawers and the shelving I want to go here. Tomorrow, this is all happening. So this is all getting cut, ready for our stairs. I'm nervous, I'm excited. I hope it all goes to plan. So that is the update from here. My builder is now on pause until my structural engineer and builder do, so there'll be a pole coming down on this one here, there'll be a pole coming down here, and our floor will get cut to pretty much where I'm standing for our stairs to go up. So stay tuned for the next update. The next update, I could literally stand here and potentially see my children sitting on the couch. But it's all coming together really, really well. Sanding has been done, final coat here. So I'd like to do an undercoat and maybe a bit of a paint before the stairs go in. So I'm not having to cut this, like, you know, tape and cut in. So I'm hoping to get this part of the wall painted once the floor has been taken out. So another update. Okay, I think it's been about a week later. This is me standing upstairs, and this is our beautiful big hole going down. There were definitely some, not issues, things we kind of knew about and had to work around. We had all of our electrical wires running down here and we couldn't get them all into the wall. So our poor electrician, who had just run all these new wires, had to cut them all and then read them again going around the stairs. This beam here still needs to come out, and then we need to figure out what's happening with this pole here. It sticks out quite a bit, so when that timber beam goes, it sticks out like quite a bit going up the stairs. So there's a couple of things we can and will do. It just means we have to do some demo work up here, which is fine because I kind of wanted to get rid of this. I like it, but it wasn't original with the home, so I don't love the style of it. I'd like to do something a bit different, and eventually we want to get this pole here taken out. Don't mind the lounge room. So we're thinking of taking out this, is it called fretwork or whatever it is, and selling it on Marketplace because people are eager to get this kind of stuff here. And then what we're going to do is with this pole here, we can actually take out probably half of it. The actual support pole is in the wall, which is fine, but this here is actually holding up this section of roof, and this part of the house, you'll see these timber floors are different to those timber floors. Well, if you can't tell, they are. Maybe you can see there, that's the newer ones and they're the original ones. So we can't take all of the poles out, so I'll take you downstairs and I'll show you from downstairs looking up, because we've got poles sitting down here. And maybe what we'll do, the stairs are looking to go in. Turn you around, say good morning. The stairs are going in hopefully Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, I just ran into the door. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, they need 2 days. Maybe it'll be Wednesday, Thursday. We had a public holiday here in Australia last week and it came at really short notice. Not complaining, but it definitely put a spanner in the works for all of our trades who were trying to do 5 days into 4 or just had to push everyone back. So we definitely had some little sort of challenges come our way. So this pole was never here. That beam went the whole way across, so it's been cut. So this is our new beam to floor. So we're gonna have to get that plastered because we don't want just a steel pole sticking out. This one here is going to get moved in the next week or two. It's gonna get moved 100 meters, 1 meter that way. And then once that is done, we're going to finish framing up the, have I shown you this? I do not know. We're going to finish framing up the mudrooms. The mudroom's going to be my next little project to sort of get finalized. My daughter coughing. She's fine. So I need to get that finalized, and then once this pole is moved, I've got yellow tape somewhere about here, we're going to get all of the framework put up for the laundry area, and then my plumber can come in because we've actually got pipes running into this wall here. And then I've got the kitchen design people out Wednesday. It's currently Monday, and we're just going to work out a design for this space here. There are a bunch of things that things can start to get really expensive when you renovate. And we're not trying to cut costs, we're trying to be smarter about our money. So we can easily take these 2 poles out. It's going to cost quite a bit of money to change and put a support beam across. And that means that the support beam will sit down a bit lower as well. And we're a bit like, okay. I would really love to have the sink in the island. There's going to be an island here with the sink in it, but to do that we have to dig up the concrete, and then we have to get an engineer out to test the integrity of the concrete slab. So it's all one concrete slabs, and that's very expensive. Engineers to come out are around the $1,000 mark, and then they have to I don't know, give you the plans, and you have to put in a Form 4 or something like that. Anyway, so we're trying to be a bit smarter about things and not just blow the bank. I could easily be like, extend that wall out. I want French doors here. Take all these poles out. And we're just spending money that is kind of a bit silly, and we don't have, and we do not want to get into debt for that kind of thing. We want a cute, cozy, comfortable home. So what we are looking at doing, this is my very rough sketch. We're going to have an island come across here, but I'm thinking, could I move or make a deeper? Oh, that's a good idea. Instead of moving the island, let's make like a huge island. I think, yeah, the island was going to start here and go to there, but maybe I'll take it out even a bit further, and we've got this big island space here. We can do like prepping and cooking and planning and that kind of thing. And then these 2 poles excuse me, we're thinking of building into the island. So the island will come out this way by about 900, and then the island will go out that way by about 900. And then on that side of the island, so the island will finish somewhere guys, along this line. There'll be a bench seat, and then tables, and then chairs where I'm standing. And then I've got pretty much from about here to their walkway to get outside, which is much better, because if we just had the kitchen and then the dining table, we would have had about, let me sort of stand here, we would have had about that much room to sort of walk past, which it's not a lot. So we're going to save money by trying to design to keep those poles in, and then we're going to try and design to have the sink along that wall there. So I have that whole wall to play with, and a wall down here. Now that wall there is going to have my fridge and my pantries. I'm not doing a walk-in pantry. I've talked about it before. Reality, floor space. I'm just going to do like a pull-out pantry with some drawers. Fantastic. But then along that bench space there, I'm going to need to try and incorporate a oven, cooktop, and a sink and dishwasher. So I need to work out how close they can be, and I'm working with that pole has to stay and that pole has to stay. So I'm like, do I do like a cooktop oven thing there, and then like a sink dishwasher there, and then have like a window in the middle, or do I have like a window there and a window? These will all be doors along here, so that will come out and they'll have doors along there. So it's just one of those fiddly things that just needs a lot of planning and thinking and changing and thinking and changing. But our stairs down here, we are ready to go. The stairs will pretty much start where the light switch is going to go. We were just starting to do a bit of an undercoat yesterday. Ran out of paint and my arms got too sore. So you can see all the wiring that we've just had to move and change. We had all our security system stuff put through. This will all get tidied up. It was just an emergency. We had to, like, the electrician came out, we had to move things. So he's going to come back, but we were trying to do a bit of an undercoat yesterday. It's going to be the same white as upstairs, but stairs going up will go up. That pole kind of just becomes part of the stairs. At the moment, the stairs are just going to be open underneath, and we will work out either a storage option or close it in, or who knows, maybe I'll have like a deep freezer under the stairs that we can like conceal. Maybe I'll have a pantry because we need more pantry I don't know. No idea. But this is the gap we're going to end up work. Actually, first, you can see how far that pole sticks out already. And that timber beam has to come out. So there's 2 pieces of wood there. I don't know if you can see them, but there are 2 pieces of wood there that can come out. We just need to, again, look structurally, engineer. Well, builder. The builder can actually do that structurally, so it's not going to cost us too much to look at what we can do with that. But then my options are, do I run like the beam, like put like a fake beam and put like a piece of wood going down? The stairs come to, they sort of go up to about here. So do I bring like a piece of wood down, it's probably about 1 meter, guys, to here, and make it look like the pole goes like all the way from the top and comes all the way down to here? Or do we just sort of like conceal it with like a larger piece of skirting board going across and it sticks out a bit and conceals it in there? Don't know, talking it through with the builder, but that is where we're up to with the downstairs area. What I'll probably do, my camera's gone really blurry. It's a bit of a slow morning like me. I've only had 1 coffee. The stairs are going in this week. The stairs are going in this week. Let's just keep positive. The stairs are going to go in this week. Once the stairs are in, I'll share that with you, and then I'll finish this kind of bitsy kind of an update on things, and then we'll get stuck into the mudroom when that comes. I am looking at purchasing a bunch of stuff from IKEA. I have been looking and looking and looking and looking and looking and looking for stuff on Marketplace, because I know the brand IKEA. IKEA sells secondhand on Marketplace really expensive. Yeah, I've probably saved like $100, but they're pre-built, which means I need to get them here. And the unit I was looking at was 1.6 meters by 53, I think, and it's really heavy. So I'm like, well, I've got to get it from wherever we pick it up from to here if someone is selling one. I'm tossing up to just buy it brand new and then just get it all delivered, because some of the stuff I just can't get on Marketplace. I'm going to have to buy from IKEA. So I'm like, do I just get it all at once from IKEA? Is saving $100 worth it? Getting a trailer, picking it up, bringing it back, unloading it, getting someone to help, that kind of thing. So I don't know, but the mudroom will be next. And then I've had this thought. I want to wallpaper. And I'm thinking of either, well, okay, quick more updates before I just stop, because now I'm just like, my thought process is going 100 miles an hour. In the mudroom, we don't have VJ panelings downstairs. Upstairs has got VJ panelings throughout the house. Original hardwood VJ panelings, they're absolutely beautiful. But to do it down here, even like the faux ones, it was, I think, an extra 60 or not, my dog. You can hear me, she's coming down the stairs. Like an extra $60 or $90 a sheet. So instead of just having general ply, gyprock, it was like an extra $60 or $90 a sheet. That added up really quickly. So we're gonna have like feature pockets around the house. We're thinking of having in the kitchen, eventually. Kitchen's gonna be down the track. But we're thinking with the kitchen, do we get all the kitchen cupboards to have like the VJ paneling look to it, which I think would be really nice. I'm thinking of getting the mudroom, so the back wall of the mudroom. So there'll be like a bench seat across here, drawers underneath, cupboards like just thin across the top, and then that section in the middle there, I'm gonna get VJ panelings put in there. I almost wanted to get wallpaper put on that wall there, but I thought it's a bit too busy coming in. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting in a piece of like, I think wallpaper is like artwork, wallpaper in the laundry. But I'm very conflicted on the floor tiles that I want. I haven't purchased, I just want them. And the wallpaper. They're just too Both of them are too very busy, and the wallpaper I'm looking at getting, it's like an Australiana. It's got like bottle brushes and like that beautiful green color I'm going for. I don't have the paint or tiles down here, but it's got that real sort of mottled greeny blue, which is the, it's really nice. I have to try and find the, I don't have my phone down here. My kids are upstairs at school holidays. I have to try and find the company that I found it from. I think I'll get a sample sent through. So I want to put it in the laundry. I'm not too sure with the flooring. Do I change my idea on the flooring? Do I keep the same flooring? Has anyone had wallpaper and regretted it? Has anyone had wallpaper that's like, it's a really busy, dense piece of wallpaper, like there's a lot of detail in it? I'm gonna have it on just like one of the walls, not the whole laundry area, just one of the walls. However you go with having like a really busy piece of wallpaper and really busy tiles. I don't want to do like plain. I want to add character to the home, as in my personal input. I don't want to have a white and grey home and it's just, you know, I don't like saying it, but sterile in the looks. I want to bring it in, and I'm liking like the greens and the blues and the timber kind of look. But this wallpaper had like pinks and reds and that blues and greens and browns. And I think it would look really, really nice in, I'm thinking out loud, in the laundry. Do I do the same flooring from the rest of the house into the laundry? But I think I'd rather tiles in the laundry. It's a wet area instead of having the floorboards down. I think the wet area probably needs like tiles and like waterproofing properly underneath. And then I'm thinking I could have like pops of things like in the cupboards, like in the kitchen where my pantry is going to be, like the back of the pantry could have the wallpaper. Or what I could also do is under the stairs, so that's the stairs going up, and then this section underneath, I could have like wallpaper under there. It's amazing, the longer it's taken us to do this, the more my brain just churns and thinks. And originally I wanted a walk-in pantry and things to be crisp and clean and really open, and slowly I'm thinking really, really different. I think I've said it before, I've followed a couple of YouTubers and shows, and they've got some great ideas, but I'm finding they're being quite consistent with the white, crisp, clean, coastal, beachy vibes, walk-in pantry. They've all got a very similar kind of a look to the home, which is all stunning. I'm just trying to bring out more personality in my home. A girlfriend of mine, their home got quite badly damaged in the floods in February. I'm going off a tangent now. This is gonna be a long vlog. A girlfriend of mine's home got damaged in the floods in February, and they're having to redo it, which means they have to lift up their tiles in like their downstairs kind of a mudroom. And she's found these electric, she's got like a post-war home. It's like the fibro home that they've renovated. It's beautiful, but she's found like these pink, what do you call them, terrazzo tiles, but it's got like bits of orange and terracotta and like a mint color through it. They're really pretty, and I saw it, I'm like, that just, it's unique, it's different, it's really nice. So she's ordered them and she's doing them. I can't wait to see it. So I'm keen to bring in more of my personality into the home. Our front door, the front of our door is yellow. Oops, the back of it, I think I'm just gonna paint white because that whole wall will end up being white. But anyway, that is my update. My brain is like spinning and ticking and just wanting to bring more personality into the home, but not too expensive. Wallpaper, like proper good quality wallpaper, is not cheap. Getting sort of out there tiles that aren't just like plain white or plain grey can be quite expensive. So I'm trying to do like pops of things where, again, we're not breaking the bank. We could do a lot more to this home, but it probably, at the moment, with the way the building industry is and getting materials, it would easily cost us double. If I'm like, no, take out those poles and move these things over here, and I want the stairs to have this opening and the VJ panel, we're looking at double the price. So we are being very savvy, very smart, and very aware of what we are doing, and we're not rushing the process either, which has made us smarter decisions We have spoken to my parents, my husband and I bounce ideas off of each other. We have a great builder. I have found a really good plumber. He's helped us with a couple of things, which is another massive update I'll give you guys on in a couple of renovation videos down the track. But that's my update for today. My kids are knocking on the floor. I think they're hungry for the third morning tea because it's school holidays. All right, today is apparently the day. They were supposed to be here at 7. It is 8:10, and the guy apparently is going to be here any minute, but it is stair install day. I think it's been almost 3 weeks of me filming updates. Stairs are going in today, so I'm excited, but I'm a little bit apprehensive as well. I'm excited because I've been told he's on his way, but my next update, we should have, I don't know, a full set of stairs, half a set of stairs. Maybe they started doing the balustrades like around here, who knows, but let's hope this is the last time we see this big gaping hole and we'll have some internal access to downstairs. They're in and we have stairs. I am beyond relieved they actually went in today. There is still a heap of work to do. So we have the top balustrade in, which is fantastic. It's much more secure for the kids now. To save on costs and for me to pick out the right design for the stairs, I've actually got them just as like raw right now. We're actually going to find the right kind of varnish and paint for them. So some of the treads will be white, and this balustrade up here will be some kind of varnish, but I'm working with one type of floor here, the original floorboards over here. Although they're similar in color, you can like see the difference. And then I've got timber balustrade here, and then I've got timber stairs, and then we're going to have timber flooring down there, which is all going to be different. So this I'm actually contemplating on doing on a white. The stair treads we're going to stain, but then I don't know what these are called, the backing of the stairs, we're going to paint white. I'm really keen on doing like a middle carpet runner going down. I just think it brings in the vibe of the house a little bit more. Sorry, I've been like cleaning and scrubbing to try and put just something downstairs. I just put a rug down there just so we've got room, so the kids have got a bit of space now because it's been very cramped up here, but we're still like painting and sanding, so I need something I can just roll up. So no furniture just yet, but I'm really liking the look of those middle carpet runners going down, and you can DIY them. But there is a bunch of stuff to do on the stairs still, so let me give you an update and I'm going to finish this probably really long vlog. We have got a bunch of patching to do. This used to be a PowerPoint. We have to get this old TV antenna taken out. It's disconnected. We have to take it out. There's nothing actually in there, and then just plaster and plaster. We've got to get trimming to go across from the old to the new. A little bit fiddly. We are going to thin this beam down a little bit. It's really weird, and I'll explain it the best I can. Let me just sit down because, oh my goodness, I have been sweeping non-stop. It is really dusty. So, original house, extension to the house. Original, not original ceiling, the whole ceiling got replaced, but the original section of the house, the extension of the house. This ceiling is being held up by this beam joining the two ceilings together. Now in here, we've had the structural engineer comes out to have a look, and he hasn't seen behind here yet, but this is our beam that's literally holding where the house used to finish, this here. So original VJs, these are like a faux VJ. I think they're made of like a horsehair or something. I'm not 100% sure on our ones, but this actually sticks out quite far, but it's kind of cosmetic. They've put these fretworks across the house, which were not original. We are going to take them out. So this comes off, and if I take you underneath, this can actually come off. We're going to take this one off as well, and potentially we need to keep this one because it's helping to hold that beam way up the top there into place, and we might need to reinforce with some nails into the original pole beam, support pole, whatever you want to call it. So this may stick out, literally by the time the gyprock goes in, it's got the beam's going to stick out that far. So my builder needs to come up with some kind of a design to go through. So this is all the original house from 1940. She's very old. I loved it. I absolutely love looking inside old homes and the original. Like, these are all individual old VJ panels that have been put together. None of them are straight, none of them are even. There's actually a bit of a kink in one of them. Yeah, see how that one kind of like bends out like that? I love it. I love the character that these homes bring. So our home is a bit of a bitzer, and it's going to be a bit of a bitzer in this area here. We then need something that can finish the skirting off that way. We need to finish some trimming around here. We haven't gotten this section put in, so I'll take you downstairs and explain in a little more detail, because this house, the stairs were quite custom built due to this pole we've got. So our handrail that's going in, because there's one on either side, because we couldn't have one purely going up this side of the house because, well, the pole's in the way. So to meet code, we had to have one going the whole way up the handrail, so we've got that one there. But on this side, we're going to have a handrail go up that actually is designed to go into the pole. So I think it finishes like there into the pole, and then in this little like triangle space here, we've just got timber slats going from the side of the stringers. So this part of the stairs is called a stringer. So from the stringer on the outside, they're just going to go straight into the ceiling. So there's actually no handrail. So from here up on this side, there's no hand railing, hence why we've got that hand railing there. And then that will just be like a kind of like a little, I don't know, you can look out and see it. Can't really explain much more than that, to be honest. So that's where we're up to. There's still a lot of work to do. We've got to get this pole, I'm going to paint. I've got to figure out the stairs. We need to get something on these. If we spill water or tea or coffee walking up and down, I'm going to have watermarks. I've got lights going in. So there's a star there, a star there, a star there, and a star down there to show where they're going to go. So there'll be a nice string of lights walking up the stairs if you do that late in the evening. But we're in. It doesn't look like much, but this has been so long in the making, and I'm so thrilled. Our front stairs, believe it or not, we've actually sold on Marketplace. My builder suggested doing it, and I mean, we bought a heap of things off of Marketplace. These windows here are off of Marketplace. My laundry sink, I've got my plumber coming out this week. My laundry sink is off Marketplace. So he said to put it on there to sell it, and we sold our front stairs off Marketplace. So they will be going this week. So a lot more front work. I'm not overly keen on showing you too much of the front work. I could probably show you like snippets of stuff. I'm just very mindful that we want our home to be private still. So if I show you the whole entire front yard, maybe people look at it or could see it and whatever. I just want to keep the front as private as I can, but I'll show you snippets of it. So the front stairs are going to be taken down and taken away. So all of that is going to go, which will open up the entire front area and front door. So I am really excited for that, because that means we can park the cars properly. We've got a trailer now too. We bought a trailer. That's how many tip runs we are doing. I can sort where my bins go, and we can get a bit more of the side garden looked into as well. So our home actually looks a bit more finished than we keep saying to our neighbors. Like where we live, it's a very small community. And as people walk past, but like, this is not the finished product. Don't worry, we're doing more work. We're still working on it, and they're like, no, we love it, it's fantastic. So I will feel good when the home doesn't have like piles of dirt or rubble or bricks and dust and dirt and that sort of thing. We've got 4 massive tree stumps too at the front that have to go. But I'm gonna leave this one here. I think this is a very long update, but I think it was snippets of things that we've done along the way as well. So the next update that's probably gonna come through is me actually styling. You've probably seen when we were like, patching and doing a little bit of painting, because this video took so long to finish filming. But this mud room, so I am actually going to be working on this space here now that we can actually enter through our front door. And yes, the front door does need a makeover, and that is coming as well. But this will be my next space here. This is going to be our mud room. So I've chosen the color. I friggin' love this color. It was my first sample pot, and my builder and husband walked in one afternoon. He's like, that is stunning. And even more so, I held up the tiles to them and they were just like, this is insane. It looked so good. This is really bad lighting, but that is my tiles for the laundry. This has only had one coat of paint, so don't look too closely at it. But that is the laundry tile, and that is the wall for in this area here. So mudroom will be next on the renovation updates, and then it's gonna be the laundry, which I'm really excited about because I wanna get this sink up and running. It is sitting in a spot that I'm just so concerned that it could actually end up getting damaged, but it needs to sit out the way because we've got plumbing going in, welding going in, electrical work happening to get proper lighting put in, and it's all taking shape. But this is going to be the laundry space. We have worked out some really clever ideas in this space too, so stay tuned for that. The biggest thing I'm loving at the moment is my VJ pocket door, which just ties in nicely with the mudroom over there. So things are actually starting to take shape. I've noticed renovating, I love the demo. I love the demo, knocking things down, making it clean, and then I really enjoy watching the later stages of the build taking place. So I love seeing that we've got an actual room there. I love that the window's got its nice big, like its nice wide, big framing around it to suit. So I'm loving this part of the renovation, and then it's the painting and the sanding and the painting and the sanding and the painting and the sanding, and then the flooring, and then furnishing, and then we have a livable space. This is going to be a slow process. We are not doing the kitchen for some time. We'll be doing the floors ourselves. I need your guys' help with some further designing on things, so stay tuned for that. But I hope you enjoyed this random update video on where things are up to. My stairs are in, I'm excited, and I have so many more series videos to film for the renovation series, which is fantastic, and all my creative juices are just flowing right now on ideas and layouts and lights and features and all that sort of stuff. So stay tuned. Bye.
I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now.